Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 35 of the Pokemon Cup Series. This is it folks, the championship race from Joltis. The massive, the biggest track in our Town 3, nearly 5 miles in length, and the fastest track on the circuit as well. And it will all come down to this. 4 drivers left to compete for the championship, and the highest finisher of the 4, of course, will be your champion. Joltis, the weekend has been nothing but excellent so far, and we hope to have this one the best one of all. So hang on to your seats as we're about to go racing to determine who will be your champion for Season 35. Here's the final 4. On the pole, Zachary DiLello in the number 12 has 2 wins this season and is in front right now. And on the outside is the 92 of Josh Drake. Only 1 win, the underdog in the final 4, but he's going to try to make the most of it. Donovan Douthitt in the 43 with also 1 win this season for that 43 petty car. And Roger Ray, the one they've been looking out for, with 4 wins this season, including the Daytona 500. He's the favorite, obviously, to be your champion. But you never know what happens here at this super speedway. There's, you see, the rest of the starting lineup. All sporting regular paint schemes. Well, mostly regular paint schemes in this race, because I don't really want to make the paint schemes take the spotlight here in this race. Anyway, here's your champion from the National Series Season 4, Sean Kennedy. He'll be going to the Cup Series next season with that championship. He'll be driving the 7 for today's race, but next season, he will be in the 19 that's currently driven by Giovanni Castillo. Kennedy, of course, won in the 19 for Joe Gibbs, so it's only fitting that he gets the 19 in the Cup Series next season. So we'll see him in that car in Season 36, but he has another chance here in the Cup Series. He'll be running the 7 car for today's race. That obviously means Ryan Butcher will drive the 8 car for this race, and he's sporting a Dale Earnhardt Jr. retro paint scheme for this race only. As the 8 car will be permanent next season, but this one will be one to go out on this season, and the 8 car is making its triumph. Like I said, the 8 car will make its triumphant return next season. Ryan Butcher, though, is going to sport the Dale Jr. scheme for today's race here. And Sean Kennedy is bringing the 7 car back for one final ride in as the National Series champion. There you see the rest of the field on the screen right here, and some other notables. There's Cullen Francis was eliminated in the round of 8. Unfortunately, won't go for a 2nd straight title this year. And more as we go through. There's Christian Russell. The 66 car is also coming back next season. It'll replace the 78, I believe, in the running. And I forgot to mention the 92 will also not be used next season. The 8 car will actually take its place. And the 66 will take the 78's place next season. Christian Russell, the truck champion from Season 4, will have his 1 race steal in the Cup Series in that 66 car. And it is the Darrell Waltrip 2000 paint scheme. Since it never got to run in any of our retro races, it'll have a chance to run here at Joltis. And we go through the rest of the field. There's Pichu, won at the national race earlier tonight at Joltis. Looks to go 2 for 3 in his triple header at this track. I'm sure he'll be very exhausted from all the racing he has done here today. And I thought I mentioned this is the last race for the 78 Bass Pro Furniture Row Racing Team. The 78 car will not be back next season, so Sean Evans hopes to go out with a bang with a win here at Joltis. Like I said, it will be replaced next season by, I believe, either the 8 car or the 66 car. And I believe this will also be the last race we'll use the 92 in this one for the time being. Next season it will not be back, so if Josh Drake wins the championship, he'll have to be in a different number. I'll think about which number he'll be put in soon, if he does win the championship, provided. But we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, here we go. We're going to go trackside now for the command to fire up the engines.
Go out there and have a good time today. Make it happen at the end, my friend. Say thumbs up here. You're ready to rock and roll. Good luck to you guys on pit road down there today.
Here we go. Cars roll off the track. Looks like the 4 drivers are going to start off well. No problems so far, but it'll be a 20-lap race. Oh, wow. Nick Salmon has some problems already on the first lap. Wow. Anyway, it'll be a 20-lap race here at Zen Joltis. No stages, no gimmicks, no playoff points. Just flat-out racing till the very end. Oh, overtime will be available if needed. If we have a race that ends under caution, it'll be a 2-lap overtime. Everybody comes back, and it'll be the biggest twist we've ever had in the Cup Series, but only if we need it. Here we go. The championship race is green from Zen Joltis. Did Nick Sam, by the way, make it through? I think he did. Yeah, looks like he did. Looks like he made it through safely on the pit road before the start of the race, so not a good start to his night. But in the meantime, all eyes are on the championship 4. Donovan Douthitt in the lead now against Josh Drake. The other 2 have really fallen off already. Zachary DiLello stuck up high. Roger Ray is on the very high line as well. Wonder if they're going to be able to survive out here today. One crash changes everything here at Zen Joltis. So we've had first lap crashes in the first 2 races. Well, we have another one here. So far, barely looking good. Oh, but I've got a feeling, though. I've got that feeling we're going to have a crash on this first lap. All that matters is when. Josh Drake right now the highest of the 4 in the hunt for the championship, but no wreck on the first lap. Thank goodness. They're still going to race. First lap, they take it green. Still running. Joshua Secully leading the race now. Josh Drake in the high line at a disadvantage. Things might not look good for that 92 car unless if he moves bottom quickly. But it's going to be real tough with a track like this. There's Josh Drake, 92, getting way close up in the wall. Donovan Douthitt has the advantage. Douthitt right now also up high, but he's ahead a little bit slightly over the 92. In fact, they're just behind each other on the same line. But the 32 and 12, they're ready to pounce. They can ready to pounce any time now. Unless if there's a wreck. Which we don't have just yet, but you never know. This could happen. Look at all these cars running, trying to find a run. Oh boy. Oh, that 11 car getting too close. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Now there they go. There they go. On lap 2 they crash. Josh Drake is in it. DiLello's in it. Douthitt is in it. I think we had one survivor. No. Roger Ray did survive. Roger Ray did it. Drake involved. DiLello's in it. And Douthitt with damage. I think Roger Ray has the title won. Wow, that quickly, huh? On lap 3 of all laps. Oh my gosh. They didn't take too long. It took 3 laps, but they wrecked. DiLello is done. Douthitt is done. No, Drake is done. DiLello is done. Douthitt is 34th. I think Roger Ray might have won the title easily. On 3 laps in. I think Roger Ray might have won the title. Donovan Douthitt, the only hope he has left is if Ray gets involved in a wreck somehow. And he's out of the race. So here we go back to green. There's Douthitt in a very, very, very bleak spot. But DiLello is done. Drake is done. So it's either going to be Douthitt or Ray as the champion. This will be fun. This finish is going to be a lot of fun. Oh boy, 14 laps. It's going to be a very long 14 laps for these two. Ray versus Douthitt. Who's going to get the strategy? Who's going to be able to stretch it out? Who's going to make it through? Douthitt still has a chance. If Ray screws up, Douthitt might be champion. He's still in it to win it. He's not giving up. But DiLello and Josh Drake, unfortunately, their championship hopes are over. They're gone. Drake's 35th, DiLello 37th. But they're both rookies, and I'm sure they're going to have very promising careers ahead of them if they stay in the Cup Series next season. So expect them to make an impact next season. But man, what seasons they had. Drake and DiLello. Rookie seasons, they've already made an impact here. And next season, we can't wait to see what those two will bring out. But Roger Ray and Donovan Douthitt are battling for a title. Both very long tenured. Ray is a former regular season champion. Has 4 wins, I believe, this season. And he does not want to let this season slip away. Roger Ray was one of the best drivers right now, and he, well, almost deserves the title, but we'll see if he can prove it, if he could win here outright this time around. He's still got to go through 13 laps of this. And he's got to make the best strategy work out to his favor. Douthitt moved up to 32nd, but again, it's very bleak unless if there's a prayer answered in the form of a crash. And these guys are running extremely close. They could crash and take out Ray. That would become probably the biggest twist we've ever seen in the Cup Series. And the only way DiLello and Drake will get back into the fight is if there's an overtime finish. If we end this race under caution, we'll have a 2-lap overtime finish. They'll both be back in it, and the championship fight will be wide open again. Running at 214 miles per hour, and Eli Bryant up high, but the focus is Roger Ray right now in the middle. He was scored 3rd last time. The leader is now Colin Francis. He looks to win once again for the 4th time this season. We would have 3 drivers, I believe, with 4 wins with if he were to win this race. There's Sharon Evans in the lead. Again, the very last race that Furniture Row Racing is going to be competing in before they shut their doors after this season. So they want to win. They want this last race to be a win. Sharon Evans is the last driver to drive for them. We'll see if she'll lead them to the win. Brianna Russell, 10 car. 2 female drivers fighting for the win. Russell already has 2 wins. Russell and Evans each have 1 win, so both looking for their 2nd wins. John Andrews, 2 wins here in this season, looking for win number 3 to end the season. Let's not forget if there might be pit stops playing a factor in this race. 11 laps left. There might be pit stops playing a factor in this one, so it's not over yet. Ray's way on the bottom, but he is probably going to try to be safe now, hoping that he doesn't get involved in a wreck. He's just hoping and praying that these guys in front of him don't wreck out. And hoping and praying that he gets the perfect strategy. Otherwise, if it goes wrong, it goes wrong. Oh wow, Francis got in the wall a little bit. That was kind of weird. But Sharona Evans in the lead, Evan Hunter, and Anthony Lopez right behind him as well. We all thought that Lopez was going to be our champion with 4 wins, but it just wasn't the case. It was eliminated, I believe, in the round of 12. So, but Lopez, though, he's going to try his hardest to get his 5th win of the season, become the wins leader at the end of the season. Next season, I'm sure he's going to do a lot better. If he comes back next season, if he's able to come back next season, he's going to want to win that title. He'll be very hungry for that championship. 10 more laps in the championship race. Lopez in front right now. Ryan Butcher right behind him. There's Roger Ray up in the middle line between the 66 and 8. How about Christian Russell running in the top 5? A champion of the Truck Series. He'll move up to the National Series next season. But who knows? He might actually be more than proven to be in the Cup ride next season instead of taking that guaranteed National Series deal. If he proves himself to be Cup worthy, he might have a chance at the Cup Series, maybe going for the big leagues. Right to straight jump to the big leagues after winning the truck title. He might have some talent to prove it. Right now it's Evans versus Lopez versus Ezekiel Hines. A rookie this season for Hines, his last rookie race, and we'll have to wait and see if he will be back next season. If he will be proven to be back next season in that 88 car, maybe in a different ride. A lot of these drivers are going to be in different rides next season. They're all trying to win in whatever teams they've got here in season 35. 9 laps to go. Already one driver on the pit road, and that's Priya McShane. Donovan Douthitt way behind the pack, so he's got to hope for a miracle now. Still hoping for that miracle to happen if it does come, but Donovan Douthitt's still fighting for that title. Lopez leading the race now with John Andrews drafting behind him and Alexander Rowe, who, by the way, was our winner last weekend at Coca-Cola. 3rd win of the season. He won 2 of the last 3 races. He's been on a hot streak at the end of the season. And he wants to end it on top, being a 4-race winner along with Roger Ray and Anthony Lopez. He wants to prove himself he can still win the races. I'm sure he'll be back next season. No word if he'll come back to the 22 team for Penske or to a different number for Penske, or he might even go back to Stewart-Haas Racing. He drove the 41 for a couple seasons for the team, or maybe he might even be in a different ride next season. Who knows? Well, only time will tell. 8 laps to go. France is leading over Evans. There's the 72 of Steve Morgan going down low line. Steve Morgan has not had a great season, but he wants to end it with a race win. Brianna Russell and Billy Bishop down low as well. They're all trying to end their seasons with wins. Roger Ray, in the meantime, on the very low line, right behind. And they're approaching lap traffic. That is the 34 of Carter Friesen. Question is, how will this factor into the win, to the lead? Something they never expect before is battling lap cars. This is going to be real fun. France's low line, he's going to wisely avoid the 34. Oh no, they're wrecking! Right behind him, a lap car! Roger Ray just made it through! Butcher spins! So did Russell! And Hunter! Wait a minute, Russell made it through. It was only Hunter that spun. Sean Evans leads to the caution. Roger Ray makes it through! With 7 laps to go! If that happened a few laps later, we would have had overtime. Oh man, what a relief that he was able to make it through that wreck. It all was because of slower lap cars that got in the way. Look at that right there. Steve Morgan, nowhere to go. He hits, clobbered. 37, 31 and 8 spin. Andrews also involved. Big crash. And somehow Roger Ray made it through. Roger Ray somehow made it through. What a move. Right here, Friesen went up high, Ray went down low, and somehow he made it through the carnage. What a relief. So we'll see how long the car will last. Will he have to come to pit road? And doesn't look like for now he does. Right now. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Is he starting behind lap traffic? Oh no, he's 20th. How is that even possible? Douthitt 16th. What happened back there? Did he have to come to pit road? I think he came to pit road, and I don't know what's going on, but he has the faster car than Douthitt, so I think he might get around him on the restart, but wow, I never thought that would happen. That's just weird. Sean Evans leads, and guess what? Douthitt 16th. Ray is 20th, but Ray obviously has the faster car than Douthitt, or does he? Oh boy, the restart's going to be so much fun. We're going back to green. Donovan Douthitt has new life for a brief moment. Still green. I don't know what happened to Roger Ray, and he's slow. Roger Ray is really slow. I can't believe what just happened. I don't know what went wrong on pit road or something, but he's off to a slow start. Now he's going down low, and if a caution comes out, Douthitt's ahead of him, and there's overtime. He might be screwed. He's just got one lap at least to catch up to the 43. And he's got a better car than that 43. I never thought this would happen. And here comes Ray. Gonna pass the 43. Somehow got through. But there's still the possibility of him getting into a wreck in the final 3 laps. Scary moment there. He had to stay behind the 43 for whatever reason. And somehow was able to make it through. Oh man, that could have been something if Douthitt were to pull out a championship in a shocking fashion. Could still happen in this race. Who knows? Car slowing down on the pit road. We got 2 more laps around. Cars coming to pit road now, running out of gas. Colin Francis will score the leader, but I'm not sure who the leader is now. I think Nick Salmon's the leader. Nick Salmon is the leader. We saw him at the start of the race. He came to pit road before the green flag dropped. And yet somehow he's in the lead right now. But how long will it be before he runs out of gas? Question is, how will this pit strategy work out? Evans is out of fuel. Where's Roger Ray? He's not pitting. Douthitt is very slow, but he might still have a chance if Ray's pit strategy does not work to his favor. This could come down to whoever has the best strategy. Nick Salmon, the leader, over Reagan Whitlock and Austin Stitzel. But will the fuel hold up? Will there be a caution? Not yet. And if the leader takes the white flag, that's it. They'll have one more green lap, and we'll see who wins from there. 1 lap away from a champion being crowned. Who's it going to be? Nick Salmon. Does he have gas? And he's going to try to stretch it for 1 more lap around. Roger Ray as well. He's going to gamble. They're going to gamble for the win. I think they pitted under caution, and the others did not. So they might be good to the drop. But it's not yet official until they cross the start-finish line and take the checkers. Nothing's official yet. Roger Ray could still get in a crash on the last lap. Things could go wrong. The other pack is catching up to the 15. Priya McShane, lap car behind the 15. Here comes Bishop. Here comes Pichu out of nowhere. Lap traffic to get in the way now. Taking the bottom lane. Bishop. Can he get by the 20, the lap car? Looks like he might. Gonna go on the apron. Nick Salmon still has the edge. Roger Ray as well. Who's the 20 gonna block? Low line. I think 32 wants to win, but he doesn't have to win this race to get the championship. One more turn. The race is over, and it looks like Billy Bishop is going to win the race, and Roger Ray is going to win the championship. So it is now official. Roger Ray has won the Season 35 championship. Wow, he did it. He went from winning the Daytona 500 to winning the championship for Season 35. What a finish for the team. Roger Ray has won the championship in Season 35. Third place finish gets him the title, and Billy Bishop has won the race. His second win of Season 35, and he ends on a high note. Was able to get out on a high note here today at Zen Joltis. Roger Ray has officially been declared your Season 35 champion. He did it. He brought the small team to a title. Roger Ray, the team he loved the most, they're back next season. They're champions, finally fulfilling a dream. Colin Francis, how weird, in the same season he won the regular season title. Well, last season, Francis was champion, and he won the regular season title this season. And Roger Ray was a former regular season champion, and now he wins the title this season. Roger Ray is the king of the Cup Series. He did it. He finally has proven himself worthy of a championship. Congratulations on being a champion in the Pokemon Cup Series. That was a great ending to the championship, folks. Wow. That was amazing. That was a championship-worthy race. Oh, I almost forgot that Philip Goldberg, Grayson Acevedo were former champions. Benjamin Miles were former champions. Wow, I never mentioned that at all. Johnny Gardner was former champions. Wow. But anyway, congratulations though, Roger Ray. He is a champion in Season 35. Wow. What a way to end it. What a way to go out with a bang. Incredible run to the championship for him. Congratulations, our champion of Season 35, Roger Ray. Congratulations him on a job well done. Well-deserved championship, well-deserved for Roger Ray. And the results from the race on the left of your screen, the final race of the season. Here's how it all went down. DiLello 37th, Drake 35th. Douthitt was 17th. And Roger Ray, your champion, was 3rd. That's what all that matters here in the championship race. So congratulations, Roger Ray, on winning the championship for Season 35. And congrats, Billy Bishop, on winning for the second time in Season 35, going out with a bang, with a win. And I'm sure both of them together congratulating each other on getting the wins. And yeah, we'll hope to see both of them. We hope to see Bishop next season, though. Bishop has proven himself back as a legit driver. Anyway, hope you enjoyed Season 35 of the Pokemon Cup Series, and hope you enjoyed Season 4 of both series, the Trucks and National Series. It was fun to do, a lot of fun. We got to have some interesting races in all three series. We had some good, we had some bad. The Cup Series, it was amazing. It was phenomenal. We got a lot of stuff done. We saw big names come up. It was a year of the rookies. A lot of rookies actually won their first race in this season, so I'm glad to see that too. It was a nice It was a nice sign of the times for these guys. They might be the next generation of drivers. You never know though, but they might be the next generation. So we might be seeing the next generation of elite drivers in this season, in this series, with those wins. But hope you enjoyed our season. Hope you enjoyed all of our races. We've done really well. We're going to be back definitely next season. I'm going to have signups up very, very, very soon. I mean, as in this weekend. So should be up on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. And by the way, I hope all of you have a happy Thanksgiving. Just putting that out there. But I'm going to have this up Wednesday, along with the other two races. But so that means that on Friday after Thanksgiving, we're going to have signups again. We're going to have Season 36 signups on Friday. Like the day after Thanksgiving Friday, Black Friday. That's when we'll have signups for this series. Don't worry, I'll have it in the afternoon so that everybody has a chance to sign up. It'll be one car per user. It'll be first come, first serve. Do not reserve a ride in this video. I will not be taking reserved rides. Only a handful of cars will be reserved for certain drivers, but I will not be taking reserved rides on the comments below, nor anywhere else. So you'll know what cars are available when you see the signups video coming up on Friday. So Friday is going to be when we're going to have Season 36 signups. I can't wait to see which drivers are going to be competing in the Cup Series. And for the National and the Truck Series, I will have signups right after the Cup Series signups are done. We're going to have those signups up immediately after the Cup Series signups video comes to an end. So right after all spots have been filled in the Cup Series Season 36 signups, we will have signups for the National Series Season 4 and Season 5 and the Truck Series Season 5 signups. I might have them both done in one video so that you guys can take one National ride and one Truck ride if you choose to do so, or can stay in Trucks if you want to, or stay in National Series. But I will not be allowing Cup drivers from Season 36 into Season 5 of the National and Truck Series. Those are for the ones that missed it, and for the ones that want to have their other drivers compete in those series. So hope you guys enjoyed all three seasons. We've had a lot of fun doing them. Again, we will have signups on Friday. I'm not sure exactly what time, but I will post on my Facebook page what time exactly will be the Season 36 signups on Friday. So we will be starting a new season almost immediately. So Season 36 signups, that'll be up Friday. I'll let you know when on my Facebook page. The link is down below. I will and as soon as we're done with Season 36 signups, we will start with Season 5 of the National Series and Truck Series. You don't want to miss any of that. If you want to get a spot, if you want to stay in the series, in the Cup Series next season, want to go in a different ride, you do not want to miss signups for next season that's coming this Friday. So hope you guys enjoyed Season 35. Congratulations, Roger Ray and Billy Bishop, on your job well done. And we'll see you guys next season. So thanks for everything, guys. We will see you all next season.